It's Temple Tuesday. I'm Joey and I'm here with my good friend Daniel Harmon. Say hi, Daniel.
Hey, everybody.
Now, Daniel has a new position here at the Community of Christ Temple in Independence, Missouri. Tell us a little bit about what you are tasked to do in this position.
Sure. My new role title is Temple Spirituality and Peace Center Coordinator. And with a small group who I have been in discernment with, my role involves offering new forms of community locally and also to the broader church online, and really trying to find new ways to bring people into connection through community.
Wonderful. And just a little bit ago, we were talking about how you like to run, and you run through the neighborhood around here. And how has that begun to shape your vision for what the ministries that happen here at the temple can be connected out to the community?
Absolutely. So I like to run almost every day. My wife and I go on a walk almost every night around the neighborhood. We live less than a mile from the temple, and it's amazing to see how some of the spaces that we're imagining ministry in are already sacred for the community. So sometimes when I'm out on my runs, I'll see somebody up on the labyrinth, or I'll be going by the auditorium and I'll see a family who is playing on the World Plaza, or I'll see somebody who is on a hot day seeking some shade and shelter under one of the trees in the temple parking lot. So it's really amazing to see the ways that this space is already sacred. It's a place of refuge, it's a place of reflection, it's a place of meaning for the community, and it's exciting to know that we have the opportunity to even go further into exploring how the temple becomes a sacred space.
Yeah, that's great. So not only will you be connecting the local community to ministries and activities and events that will hold here at the temple, but there will also be some hybrid activities, some opportunities for people who live farther away to connect online. Tell us about the non-violence day of Taizé that we're working on, kind of this worship for people to connect online with the Taizé worship that's coming up.
Yeah, on October 2nd, which is the International Day of Nonviolence, we're hosting a Taizé worship experience, and it's part of this broader journey we've been on as a church to try to understand nonviolence since our most recent World Conference, but also as we're moving with this guiding question, how do we move towards Jesus, the peaceful one? And so in this worship, we're going to be reflecting together and really asking ourselves, what does it mean to be a people of nonviolence? And we see this experience as part of really our ongoing journey as a church in the coming years.
So make sure you look for that event and more information about that event on the Facebook page of Community of Christ, because it'll be posted there. Now, Daniel, I know you have a challenge for us, and that challenge is a spiritual practice called Walking the Neighborhood. Tell us what that challenge is for us.
Sure. So walking the neighborhood is really about having presence in the streets, the homes, the spaces in which you find yourself residing on a regular basis, and being more open to God's presence and movement in those places. And I think the mission prayer is a great way to frame walking the neighborhood, to ask, God, where will your spirit lead me today? Help me to be fully awake and ready to respond. Maybe even help me risk something new in my life and in my ministry so that I may become a blessing of your love and peace. So I think that's a good challenge for us each and every day.
That's great. Thank you, Daniel, and we will see you next week.